Hi everyone, it's Lee at Decoded and we're going to do another top 10. So we're going to get the magic bag, choose which topic it is, and then obviously we'll run the intro, and while the intro is going and stuff, I'll write down what my top 10 is. So here's the magic bag. We'll do a little play. So today we're going to do okay. Today's top 10 is going to be my top 10 books. So this is not just DC books or comic books, just any books at all. So I'm going to have a little look behind me actually on my bookshelves and see what's going to come up for my top 10 books. Let's go. Okay, tough one, tricky one. So this is the Decoded top 10 books, not necessarily in order, but I'll work from the top this time. So at number 1, probably is my favorite book of all time, and that is Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne. I've got a few copies of it. One of them's right here next to me. Really nice. Look at this version here. Nice, kind of really expensive version on there. Got a really old version here too, kind of an antique version of some Jules Verne. Look at that one there. Amazing. Yeah, love the book. I could talk to you for an hour about why I love it so much, and Phileas Fogg in particular as a character. Yeah, so many things about it that I love, and all of Jules Verne's books, if I'm honest. So yeah, Jules Verne, Round the World in 80 Days is definitely on there. 5 Weeks in a Balloon as well is also amazing, and Journey to the Centre of the Earth, and From Earth to the Moon as well. But they're not on this list. Number 2 is Lord of the Rings, but I thought, you know, I'll limit it down and I'll say Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Now, I know originally, obviously, the books were printed in about six versions, like this. Come here, you. In volumes like that, as opposed to kind of 3 books or even 1 book you can get. That's just kind of how they get paired up. So Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers is my favourite one. That's when kind of the action is really going on, I think. Number 3 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which again, in my opinion, is the best of all the Harry Potter books. Is that one next to me? Of course it is. Here it is. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. The best Harry Potter book that there is. A lot of people say it's Prisoner of Azkaban. I don't know why they say that, because it isn't. It's that's kind of my least favourite. One of my least favourites is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So yeah, Chamber of Secrets. It's obviously the winner. Number 4 on my list is again next to me, and that one is, oh, go away map, Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. Again, nothing more to say to that really, is there? You know, Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton, one of the greatest books ever written. Number 5, so we're getting into a couple of books here that some people won't know, but I love them regardless. So number 5 is The Devil's Apprentice. Where is that? Up here. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So this guy here, Edward Marston, he writes all of the Railway Detective series, and this particular series, the Nicholas Bracewell mysteries, are amazing. There's loads of them, at least I think about 14 of them. I just chose one of the more standout ones that I love. but I've got kind of most of them, and I love them all. They're so good. So that was obviously on the list at number 5. Number 6, again, another one that people won't know, but it's similar to that last one. It's similar to the Nicholas Bracewell mysteries. These are the Crown of John series. And I'll choose this one, A Plague of Heretics by Bernard Knight. Again, really, really amazing. Similar to the Nicholas Bracewell ones, and obviously these ones. They're like, how can we call it? A medieval crime mystery. Yeah, that's kind of like a, medieval crime. I think suits it quite well. So really, really love those ones. I was really stuck for this one. I also quite like, it's not on the list, but I'll say it as a side note, but these obviously by Ellis Peters' Cadfile TV series from like the 90s, if everyone else saw that. Again, it's like a medieval crime. This one obviously is about a monk who solves crimes. He was a crusader, and he's solves murders and things as a monk. The last one, the Crown of John series, he's a coroner during the medieval times, and obviously he solves crimes. And that other one that I mentioned, number 5, the Nicholas Bracewell. Nicholas Bracewell is like a stage manager for an Elizabethan Shakespearean style stage acting troupe, who also solves crimes, which sounds more far-fetched, but obviously it's not far-fetched at all, because it's brilliant. Yeah, Cadfile's not on there, but I think Cadfile probably should be on that list, because again, really, really good. So hard, this. Number 7 on my list is The Lost Throne by Chris Kuznetsky. Here it is. Amazing kind of action adventure thriller, Payne and Jones series. This is. He does another series called The Hunters as well. Yeah, The Lost Throne by Chris Kuznetsky. Amazing books, really, really good. Kind of Indiana Jonesy-esque, but modern version. So obviously they're kind of ex-military types who kind of get involved with a few kind of black ops type stuff that they get called in for, and they end up finding treasure and artifacts and secret things along the way. So that one's on there, Chris Kuznetsky, The Lost Throne. Number 8 is, I don't quite know where this one is. It's a shame because I've got a really good copy of it. Where would that be? It is... No, it's going to elude me. Too many books to look for. Don't know. No, I can't find it. Oh no, there it is. James Herbert, The Rats. James Herbert, like a really amazing, I guess horror. Let's call it horror writer. English horror writer, kind of Stephen King-esque. Stick you on there. Yeah, amazing books. Really, really scary ones. I've got another one for him down here as well called Ash, about a paranormal investigator who goes and obviously investigates spooky, scary stuff. But The Rats is really, really good. It reminds me of a video game called A Plague Tale, if anyone's played that. Basically, it's to do with kind of a post-war London where the rats have become quite large, having eaten a lot of kind of corpses from the Blitz and things, and these rats are living around the place. And it's to do with these basically giant rats that start eating humans in London. So yeah, and there's about 3, I think there's 3 of those. The Rat's Lair, I forget what the other one's called, but yeah, there's 3 of them, definitely. Yeah, but amazing writer as well. The Rats is on there. This one, number 9. I've almost kind of gone for authors that I love as opposed to the specific books. So obviously there are specific books on there, but this one is Da Vinci Code. I've got a couple versions of this. I don't know why I've got so many copies. I'll use this copy here. It's heavy. I've got an illustrated version. Da Vinci Code, Dan Brown. I really like Dan Brown's books. You know, great story. You know, sold millions and millions and millions of books, like the films too with Tom Hanks. Dan Brown, again, kind of this looking for treasure-esque kind of crime mystery kind of a thing that I kind of like on there. Probably the only exceptions to that being maybe Harry Potter, although again there is kind of a slight mystery in that where he's looking for the Chamber of Secrets. Around the World in 80 Days, again, there's no really horror or mystery in that. It's just kind of straightforward fun, isn't it? And again, Jurassic Park, I guess they're not really looking for stuff, but certainly kind of a treasure hunting-esque book. It's right up there for me. And then the last one, number 10 on the list is, come here you, I've gone for H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, a classic. I've still yet to see a really good version of it on kind of film or TV. That one that came out more recently with, I've forgotten his name, whatever it was on BBC, there was a version, wasn't there? You know, that was pretty good. Again, I like the Tom Cruise film War of the Worlds, and all that kind of stuff, the adaptions of it, but again, nothing kind of comes close to kind of resembling the book, which is a shame. But I really love War of the Worlds. Really love that Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds on CD. I've got that as a vinyl as well somewhere, as a record. It's probably up there on the top actually. Yeah, love that, listen to that all the time. Yeah, so that was it. That was my top 10 books. Tricky one, really hard one today, because I like a lot of books. Yeah, so as a quick rundown: Around the World in 80 Days, Jules Verne; Lord of the Rings, Two Towers by Tolkien; Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets, J.K. Rowling; Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton; Devil's Apprentice, Nicholas Bracewell by Bernard Knight. Is that right? No, sorry, that's Edward Marston. Then Bernard Knight, Devil's Apprentice, Crown of John series. Chris Kuznetsky's Payne and Jones series, The Lost Throne, that particular book. The Rats by Peter Herbert, and Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, and then War of the Worlds, H.G. Wells. Good set of books. So thanks very much for watching this one. I hope you like this video, and we'll do this again very soon for another top 10. Thanks everyone. Bye.